Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our green corner of the internet. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that marries the ancient art of bonsai with a very modern concern: sustainability. How can we practice this beautiful craft while being kind to our planet? It's all about sustainable horticulture, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to create stunning bonsai that are as eco-friendly as they are beautiful. So grab your gardening gloves and let's get started. First, let's talk about the very foundation of your bonsai, the soil. It's more than just dirt, it's a living ecosystem. Many commercial potting mixes contain synthetic chemicals and peat moss, which is often harvested unsustainably, damaging precious peatland ecosystems that are vital for carbon storage and biodiversity. So, what's the eco-friendly alternative? Creating your own organic soil mix. The recipe for a great organic bonsai soil is all about balancing three key components: an organic element for nutrients, an aggregate for drainage and aeration, and a water retentive material. For the organic part, forget the synthetic stuff. High quality, well rotted compost is your best friend. It's teeming with beneficial microbes that break down nutrients and make them available to your tree's roots. You can even make your own compost at home from kitchen scraps and yard waste, turning what would be landfill into black gold for your bonsai. Another fantastic organic component is cocoa coir, a byproduct of the coconut industry. It's a renewable resource that provides excellent structure and moisture retention. Next up is the aggregate. This is crucial for preventing root rot, a common issue in bonsai pots. Instead of relying on commercially processed perlite, consider using crushed lava rock, pumice, or haydite. These are natural, porous volcanic rocks that provide excellent aeration and drainage. They create tiny air pockets in the soil, allowing the roots to breathe and thrive. Another great sustainable option is horticultural grit or small-sized gravel, which can often be sourced locally, reducing the carbon footprint associated with transportation. The key is to create a mix that drains freely but holds just enough moisture. The final piece of our soil puzzle is the water retentive component. This is where materials like akadama, a traditional Japanese clay, often come in. While effective, it can be mined and shipped over long distances. A more sustainable alternative could be crushed unglazed terracotta pots, or even certain types of calcined clay available more locally. By mixing these three elements, your compost or cocoa coir, your pumice or lava rock, and your water retentive material, you create a custom living soil that supports a healthy root system without harming the environment. Experiment with ratios. A good starting point is often 1 part organic, 1 part aggregate, and 1 part water retentive material. Your tree will thank you for it. Now that we've built a healthy home for our bonsai, let's talk about feeding it. Walk down any garden center aisle, and you'll be bombarded with brightly colored bottles of synthetic fertilizers. These are essentially fast food for your plants. They deliver a quick hit of nutrients, often leading to rapid weed growth and the potential for chemical runoff into our waterways. This runoff can cause algal blooms that harm aquatic life. The sustainable approach is to feed your bonsai a balanced, slow-release, organic diet. Think of organic fertilizers as a wholesome, home-cooked meal for your tree. They work with the soil's microbiology, breaking down slowly over time and releasing nutrients as the tree needs them. This encourages steady, strong, and compact growth, which is exactly what we want in bonsai. So, what are some great organic options? Solid fertilizer cakes are a fantastic choice. You can buy pre-made organic ones, or better yet, make your own. A classic recipe involves mixing rapeseed meal, bone meal, and fish meal, then forming them into small cakes that you place on the soil surface. As you water your tree, the nutrients slowly leach into the soil. If that sounds a bit complex, simpler options work just as well. A top dressing of high-quality compost or worm castings provides a gentle and continuous supply of nutrients, and enriches the soil's structure and microbial life. Worm castings, in particular, are a powerhouse of nutrients and beneficial enzymes. Liquid fertilizers also have their place, especially during the growing season for a little boost. Instead of chemical solutions, try making your own compost tea. It's easy. Just steep a bag of mature compost in a bucket of water for a day or two, occasionally aerating it. The resulting tea is a liquid gold, full of soluble nutrients and beneficial microorganisms that you can use to water your bonsai. Another simple option is diluted seaweed extract, which is rich in trace minerals and growth hormones that promote robust health. By switching to these natural methods, you're not just feeding your tree. You're nurturing a complete living ecosystem in a pot. Perhaps the most impactful aspect of sustainable bonsai is the choice of the tree itself. We often see exotic imported species in bonsai collections, which are undoubtedly beautiful. However, shipping these plants across the globe carries a significant carbon footprint. More importantly, these trees may struggle to adapt to your local climate, requiring more intensive care, more water, and more protection from your local weather conditions. This is where the beauty of native species comes in. Choosing trees that are native to your region is a cornerstone of eco-friendly horticulture. These plants are perfectly adapted to your local climate, soil types, and rainfall patterns. This means they are naturally more resilient, require less water, and are more resistant to local pests and diseases. Think about the trees you see on a walk in your local park or forest. Could that oak, maple, pine, or hornbeam be a future bonsai? Absolutely. Working with native species connects your art directly to the landscape around you. It's a celebration of your local ecology. You can collect seeds or seedlings responsibly from your own garden or from areas where they are abundant, always with permission and never from protected natural areas. This practice, known as yamadori, should be done with extreme care and respect for the environment, ensuring the survival of the surrounding ecosystem. Better yet, support local nurseries that specialize in propagating native plants. By doing so, you're not only getting a tree that is destined to thrive, but also supporting local businesses and the conservation of regional flora. Using native species also contributes to local biodiversity. Your native bonsai can provide a small but valuable habitat or food source for local insects and pollinators. Imagine a native flowering or fruiting bonsai on your balcony, buzzing with local bees. It's a small act that connects your garden to the wider ecological web. It transforms your bonsai from a purely ornamental object into a living, contributing part of your local environment. So before you order that exotic juniper from halfway across the world, look around you. The perfect bonsai might be growing right in your backyard. So let's bring it all together. Sustainable bonsai isn't about restriction. It's about making conscious, informed choices that benefit both your tree and the planet. It starts from the ground up with a living, organic soil mix you create yourself. It continues with feeding your tree a natural, slow-release diet that builds soil health, not pollutes it. And it culminates in the thoughtful choice of a native tree, one that is in harmony with the world just outside your door. This approach transforms the practice of bonsai. It becomes more than just an aesthetic pursuit. It becomes an act of ecological stewardship. You're not just shaping a tree. You're cultivating a miniature ecosystem. You're conserving water, reducing waste, supporting biodiversity, and deepening your connection to the natural world. This mindful practice makes the art form even more rewarding. Every time you water, prune, or repot your sustainable bonsai, you can feel good knowing that your passion is part of a positive solution. It's a beautiful way to grow. Thank you so much for joining me today on this journey into sustainable bonsai. I hope you're inspired to try some of these eco-friendly practices in your own garden. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more Green Thumb content. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your own sustainable tips in the comments below. Until next time, happy growing.